Hello everyone, Philip Galinsky from Samba New York here. In this video lesson, I'll be teaching you two basic patterns for samba on the Reco-Reco. The Reco-Reco is a Brazilian scraper instrument that can be found in samba and other genres of Brazilian music, and it comes in two main varieties. There's a wooden Reco-Reco and a metal Reco-Reco. In this video lesson, I'll be using this metal Reco-Reco by Contemporânea. And the metal Reco-Reco has a hollow metal body and a number of metal springs on top. And the instrument is played by striking the metal springs with some kind of a rod. Now, before we jump into how I hold the Reco-Reco, how I play the Reco-Reco, I just wanted to reiterate that there are many different ways of holding and playing all of the different samba percussion instruments. And as always, I'll just be showing you my way of holding and my way of playing the Reco-Reco. Now, for these two basic patterns for samba on the Reco-Reco, the first one is none other than the subdivisions of the samba. If you're not familiar with what the basic subdivisions of the samba are, I would refer you to a number of different videos that I recorded here on the channel. The first one being an introduction to the samba rhythm. There's also a basic pattern for samba on the pandeiro, condução. There's also a basic pattern for samba on the chocalho. So I would definitely check out those three videos first to get a sense for what the basic subdivisions of the samba are, according to me, and then come back and join us here, okay? But just for a quick review, we have four main beats in samba, and if you take each of those four main beats and you subdivide them into four smaller beats, you have the subdivisions of the samba. But of course, they're not square like 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. You have a certain accent pattern. You're going to accent the first subdivision the most. The second and third subdivisions are unaccented. And the fourth subdivision is also accented, but not as strongly as the first subdivision. So that would be 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a, 1. But then we have a special phrasing, a special way that we space the subdivisions to create what I call the samba swing, or what is known as the samba swing. According to me, the way that I get the samba swing, and there are different ways of conceptualizing it, but the way that I get it is I delay the second subdivision, and I anticipate the fourth subdivision, okay? So again, I would refer you to those other videos that I just mentioned for more details on the basic subdivisions of the samba. But the basic subdivisions of the samba are the most basic pattern, not only for the Reco-Reco, but also for the chocalho, for the pandeiro when it's playing condução, for the repenique, for the caixa, depending on the context. So this is a really important rhythm to be able to play. So when we add the special phrasing of the subdivisions to get the swing, we get, and also the accents, we get takaraka, 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 ta. And that's going to be the first basic pattern that we're going to play on the Reco-Reco. So now before we get to that, let me show you how I hold the Reco-Reco. So I hold the rod in my dominant hand. Some players like to extend their forefinger, some like to extend their thumb. If anything, I'll extend my thumb. I use my wrist like this to play the Reco-Reco. And I'm just cradling the instrument in the palm of my left hand, my non-dominant hand. I have this part, the edge of my, the heel of my hand here, about maybe 1/3 of the way up the instrument. And then I have my thumb here on one side, I have my second, third, and pinky fingers on the other side, and I have my index finger on the, extended on the bottom of the Reco-Reco, okay? So for now, I'd like you to just hold the Reco-Reco flat. Some players like to angle it. Some players move it like this to get an extra kind of swing to the rhythm. But for now, for starters, let's just keep it flat, okay? So we're going to use a back and forth motion to get this first rhythm, the subdivisions, right? We're going to go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. But again, with the accents, we're going to go loud, soft, soft, loud, loud, soft, soft, loud, loud, soft, soft, loud, loud. Okay, like this. Okay, and I'm just lifting the rod, lifting the rod off the Reco-Reco just for that last subdivision, and then so I can get a really strong, first subdivision. So I'm going to go 1 E and up 2 E and up 3 E and up 4 E and a 1 E and up 2 E and up 3 E and up 4 E and a 1. A little faster, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on now to our second basic pattern for samba on the Reco-Reco. This is going to be the teleco-teco or samba timeline. Now, there are a number of different ways of playing the samba timeline, and there are at least 4 main ones, and I've covered those 4 in a separate video here on the channel entitled 4 different Reco-Recos, 4 different teleco-tecos. So you can definitely check that out. And I'm going to use the first one that I demonstrate in that video, okay? And that's just going to be I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, okay? But we're not going to start on the downbeat, we're going to start on the offbeat side. So we're going to go 1, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? Now this way of playing the Reco-Reco, playing the teleco-teco, has become really popular in the last couple of decades, and really has been really popularized by the Reco-Reco player Artur Luiz of Grupo Revelação. And now it's just very, very common to play the Reco-Reco with the teleco-teco pattern, okay? But of course, you can also use the first pattern as well. Now, for the teleco-teco, what we're going to do is we're going to, all of the notes of the teleco-teco, all the notes of the samba timeline, we're going to play with a forward motion. So without the other subdivisions, which are going to be played with a back motion, it would be like this. 1, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes. Okay? So now, since we're starting on an offbeat, the first time only we're going to play a forward stroke on the 1, right on the 1, because normally there's 1 is an empty pulse, right? We're going 1, I love samba. But the first time only, we're going to go 1, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes. Okay, so every other time we're going to leave the 1 out. We're going to play a stroke on 1 the first time only, all right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to add all the other subdivisions that are not the notes of the samba timeline or teleco-teco. We're going to play with a quieter back stroke, back motion here, okay? So let's do it slowly. So we're going to go 1, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba, yes, I love samba, I love samba. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I love samba. I love samba. Yes, I love samba. I love samba. Yes, I love samba. I love samba. Yes, I love samba. I love samba. Yes. Okay? So you'll notice that when we have the doubles, the samba, right? 2 times, it happens 2 times in the pattern. We can either play it with a forward, we can either glide the rod on the Reco-Reco like one I love samba, samba, or we can pick up the rod. We can go one I love samba, samba. So what I tend to do is I tend to glide it for the first one, and I can glide it for the second one, or sometimes I'll pick it up for the second one. So like this. One I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. Or I can glide both. One I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. And every time we play samba, we're going to accent the sam more than the ba, okay? We're going to accent the first note more than the second one, all right? A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I love samba, I love samba. Yes, I love samba, I love samba. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you have it. 2 basic patterns for samba on the Reco-Reco, the metal Reco-Reco. I hope you've enjoyed this video lesson. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.